everyone, it's me again, Brittany. Welcome back to another weekend reading vlog. I actually hadn't been planning on making one this weekend, but I don't know, it just kind of struck me that I really could be. Oh my god, my lips are really chapped. One sec, please. But I realized that I definitely could be making one because my original reason was that I work all 3 days this weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I was like, I'm not gonna get enough footage, but I don't work until 4, well, 3 tomorrow. So I definitely could get enough footage in, and I figured that I would give it a shot. Let's kind of give you a little plan. I am currently actually listening to 1,000 Beginnings and Endings. This is the group book for the Asian readathon, and I'm about halfway through, which is really cool. I'm glad I found it on audio because I didn't want to buy a physical copy without knowing if I'd like it. But so far, I'm liking most of the stories. There's only been one so far that I'm even like, meh about, so that's really cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna finish that this weekend. I did actually get a whole bunch of audiobooks approved from my library. So I have the option to be listening to The Case for Jamie, The Astonishing Color of After, Shadowcaster, and Circle of Shadows. It's a lot of freaking books, guys. Okay, so I don't know which one I'm going to start, but I do think I'm just gonna put a pause on 1,000 Beginnings and Endings after this story is done. So besides that, I'm still reading The Poppy War. I actually left my copy downstairs, but I think I'm on page like 180 or something like that. I haven't picked it up since a couple days ago. I'm still loving it though. I just haven't had the time. Yesterday, I actually was planning on doing so many things, like cleaning my house, editing, just so many things, and I had a really awful migraine and I slept the entire day away. I think I was only awake like 4 or 5 hours yesterday, and now today I was left with a whole bunch of stuff to do. One of those being editing my anniversary video. I actually just started a poll on Twitter to see what you guys thought, but I'm hating it so far. I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little too hard on it. Maybe when I run through it again to actually edit it down, because so far it's been a lot of matching the screen recording to the audio recording because I couldn't figure out how to do it at the same time, which has been really frustrating, and I just don't find it very funny. I don't think it's very good content. I don't know. I put a poll up to see whether you guys would prefer I just post this one or to like make a new one and post it later, and we'll see how that goes. Right now I have about an hour before I have to leave for work, so I think I'm going to just make something to eat and read. I think I want to read The Poppy War right now, so that's actually going to be my goal. Sorry, my hair is weird. It's drying right now, and it always dries very I'm a walrus. Happy Saturday afternoon. T'Chall's playing with the flowers. He loves flowers. He likes to eat them. Yeah, it's been a really nice chill morning. I did think I put in some footage of me having more breakfast with my mom and my boyfriend and all that, and I had sushi last night with him. I don't want this to be all like food footage, which is what my vlogs tend to be on weekends. I love food, so I'm not gonna really complain. But yeah, I'm having a great time. But I ran a poll yesterday because I was feeling super disheartened about my reaction to my first video and just asking like if you would rather I post it or refilm it, and it was actually a pretty even poll. I think I got like 52% to say to just do it whenever I want, and I think you guys did that for me because you guys could tell that I was just hating it and you're like, I don't want you to post something that you don't like, which is just so sweet. And weirdly enough, that was kind of the push I needed to just go through the footage one last time, try and make it better. Right now I'm going through it and seeing if this is salvageable. If anything, what I was planning on doing is I'm going to post this, and if I still don't love it, I am going to try and make one of the other videos, either like the Q&A or something. I think I want to do the assumptions about me kind of thing, so that way I can still get this video up. You guys can see my initial first reactions to all this. All right, that's kind of it. I'm just gonna try and click clack and figure out how to make this better.
Thank you for waiting. What can I get for you?
Could I get a medium butter pecan iced coffee with cream and sugar, please?
Okay.
And could I also get a chocolate glazed donut without sprinkles? Or chocolate frosted, sorry, chocolate frosted donut, no sprinkles.
Chocolate frosted sprinkles?
With no sprinkles.
With no sprinkles?
Yeah. That'll be it.
We'll see you at the window. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, hey everyone, so happy Sunday. I tried to get some really cute footage of me driving this morning because it was Sunday morning and I was playing like Sunday Morning by Maroon 5, and you know, I really did try and my freaking camera died. Right now I'm actually, my boyfriend bought me a ticket to go to EDC tonight, which if you didn't know, it's like this rave that happens every year in Vegas, and he was really excited about it, so he bought me a ticket and I'm getting ready for that right now. So I figured I'd talk to you really fast while I do that. I'm going to be listening to Circle of Shadows. I realized that I haven't really been updating you on this. Okay, there we go. I'm vlogging! I'm doing both! Oh my goodness. That's my dad, if you could hear him. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Circle of Shadows. So I've been listening to that. I don't think I've updated you on it at all since I started it. It is by Evelyn Skye, which you guys know I was really excited about since I loved her other series, The Crown's Game, so much. Well, I've only read the first book, so. I started Circle of Shadows on Friday and I'm about halfway through, a little over now. I just feel like the writing is very different in this one than it was in Crown's Game, which is a little upsetting because I loved Crown's Game so much. Her writing seemed so lyrical. In this one, it just feels like a lot of telling and not showing in the story. It just feels very like stilted and honestly unrealistic at sometimes. Like the conversations that are had and like the thought processes of the characters are just incredibly unrealistic, which is very annoying and very frustrating. But I am really enjoying the actual plot. Like I really do like where the story's going and I like this world. So I'm hoping that as the story goes on, it'll just get better. That's kind of what I've been hoping since the beginning though, and it hasn't really. I am halfway through. I am liking it enough to like definitely continue it. It's not a bad book. And the characters themselves, like they just feel like, I don't know, like more time could have been spent on them and then maybe they would have been better. Other than that, I haven't really gotten a chance to read much of Poppy War since Friday, and I probably won't get a chance tonight either once I get back because I feel like it's gonna go pretty late. Did I want to do this step next? Okay. I feel like this vlog has just been weird. I just keep not having nearly as much time as I thought I would, which always happens with night shifts. Like whenever I have night shifts with my job, I just don't do enough with my morning, and then my entire day ends up being my job. And obviously today that it's a morning shift, I get to talk to you guys a little bit more, but then I have EDC tonight. I might drag this vlog again into Monday if I don't feel like I have enough footage. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be another weekend plus Monday vlog. I want to start my week-long reading vlogs again too. We'll see. So I'm gonna play my audiobook and let's do our makeup because I'm not running late, but like I'm not running late, you know? Okay, that was actually another thing that I wanted to talk about with this because I like the magic system a lot. Well, I liked it a lot in the beginning, but it's kind of turned into something else as the story progresses, and I don't want to like talk too much about it because it's a little bit of a spoiler. So just know that like I don't find it entirely realistic, and I hate it when I don't see a limitation to magic. And so far I don't see one with this situation. I'm hoping that maybe the ending will tie it all together, and then all these thoughts that I've been having will just kind of be like, oh, okay, that's fine, you know? But we'll see. You could always do this thing and take it and then decide not to watch it.
No.
No.
There's only so much weight I could put into my truck, and one movie's, you know.
Gonna totally throw it off.
Right?
I agree. I understand. Oh, I just remembered. When I was putting on my face lotion, I like stabbed it in my eyeball.
How's your eye?
It didn't even sting. That's how sensitive my face lotion is.
Oh my god. What are you spraying on your face now?
Face mist.
Ooh, I haven't seen World War Z in a while.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I don't know how people used to do their makeup without highlighters.
You were wrong!
I am wrong.
I have Godzilla. Alright, that's enough. Don't forget, you're running out of time.
Don't forget, you're running out of time.
Be a good girl.
Be right back. Looking all plur. everyone, so happy Tuesday. I decided to not only extend my vlog to Monday, but also to Tuesday because this was actually my weekend, like with work. Monday and Tuesday I had the days off, so I was like, I would rather be filming on my weekend as well as the normal weekend. Plus, yesterday, even though I wanted to film more than I did, I ended up getting totally caught up. I watched Game of Thrones, both episode 5 and episode 6. So yeah, that was a lot. I mean, you guys, I put a little clip of the Game of Thrones intro, like the theme song, because I just wanted to have it in my vlogs forever. Like, that is the last time that I'm gonna hear that before an episode, before a new episode. I have a lot of thoughts. We're not gonna discuss that. This isn't a Game of Thrones discussion. Just know, like, that's how I feel. So yeah, besides that, I got a little bit of reading done in the Poppy War. I did a little bit more reading earlier today while I was eating lunch. I'm loving Poppy War. I'm just going through it so slowly because I want to savor every single bit of it. I'm just like annotating the hell out of it. This is probably the most I've annotated a book just without even thinking about it. Like, I just want to underline everything in this book. I love it. It's great. After that, I actually watched Crazy Rich Asians because it's on HBO right now, and it was the first time I saw it and I loved it so much, guys. Crazy Rich Asians was adorable. I really want to read the books now. I mean, I was very unsure about it at first. Like, well, I thought I'd love the movie, but I didn't think I'd want to read the books, if that makes any sense. But I want to read the books now. So I'm gonna have to probably buy those or something or other because, you know, books. I just got something in the mail yesterday, but you know, I was lazy yesterday, and it's this. It's called Ignite English, and it's a new subscription box, or relatively new, and they actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to unbox their box, and it looked so cute. And just like, look at how pretty this design is. The box itself is just stunning, and it says adventure and bookish fun inside, and it says igniteenglish.com. It has little books on the side, which is adorable, and then it says get ready to ignite your learning. So let's open it up for you guys. I did kind of want to read you what they messaged me because I think it's like the perfect way to describe the box. Subscription for classic and popular novels with an added bonus of reading guides developed by teachers to guide you through a book discussion and go through literary elements. We also include open as you read gifts and bookish goodies. I'm trying to spread the word about it. And it just sounds really cool. I personally want to get way better at reviewing books. I think that I just miss out on a lot of things and miss a lot of literary devices and things like that. So this is perfect for situations like that. And it helps just with reviewing books, which is a big thing for me since my channel is about reviewing books. So this is what it looks like when it first opens. And I feel, okay, so all of these are like open as you read gifts, so I'm not sure if I should open them right now. This month's theme is Love Lies, which sounds intriguing. Oh, so the first thing that I see right here are some jelly hearts by Jolly Rancher. And it's cherry, strawberry, and watermelon flavored. And it's to Jane from XOXOR, which is just such a cute touch. I kind of want to eat one. I grabbed watermelon. I love watermelon. This one doesn't seem to have a page number on it, so we're gonna cheat and open it. Oh, nice. So this is a room and linen spray, which I love room and linen sprays. Oh, it's so pleasant. Okay, it kind of reminds me of Hollister, but I love the smell of Hollister. So it's a Thornfield Hall fragrance spray by Paper and Wick Boutique, and I'm telling you, this kind of smells like Hollister, but a little bit more like sea breezy, if that makes any more sense. All right, let's grab the book since that's what this box is actually mainly around, and it looks like it's Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. And it's this adorable little Signet Classics edition. It's just like very pretty, very simple, super flowery and adorable. I actually have never read Jane Eyre. This is the perfect box to actually get me to read it since everything is like open as you read. I feel like I shouldn't open the things, but I want to so bad. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna open them. I'm gonna open them, okay? We're just gonna start there and I'm opening them, and that's gonna be that. Let's do it. We're gonna open it. We're gonna go full throttle. So we have this beautiful bookmark, and it says, I would always rather be happy than dignified by Jane Eyre. I kind of like that they're both very like pastel florally, so they match with each other. Okay, this doesn't have a page number either, so I'm gonna open it. And it says Literary Emporium, the sticker does. Oh, this is so pretty. It's a pin and it's from the Gothic Literature collection by Literary Emporium. And it says, I am no bird and no net ensnares me. Oh, you guys know how much I love pins. This doesn't have a page number. Oh, it's like, that's adorable. It's like a little vial, like a scientific vial. And it says Jane's Cup of Tea and it's sweet, soothing, and floral. And its ingredients are black tea, lavender, orange peels, blue cornflowers, vanilla, bergamot, and cream flavors. This actually sounds so nice. And it says the vial makes a minimum of 5 cups. I've been so into loose teas lately, so this is actually perfect. But this is adorable. I wish I had like a little thing to hold up the beaker. Oh, it's an activity guide for Jane Eyre. Okay, that's adorable. This is what I was talking about with like helping review kind of thing. So it has a character list, it has a before you read, and literary elements like simile, foreshadowing, allusion, imagery, and symbolism. As you read, love lies, themes, discussion questions, think and create. I really like that it kind of has a way to help you be engaged with the book as you read. I feel like this is the perfect way for me to read a classic since I normally don't read classics and haven't really enjoyed reading classics in the past. But to have like an activity like this, to be able to keep up with it, to be able to understand all the things that it's giving me, and it would probably help me become a better reader as well as reviewer. So that's incredible. It has a chapter cheat sheet. No, we don't like cheat sheets. I mean, we do, but we don't. It tells you an entire summary of all the chapters, which is pretty cool if you're going to read this slowly. Like if you want to read a few chapters every few days and then just read it over a span of long time, and maybe if you forget some of the chapters, you can go back and kind of like section it off, I guess. Like you can do every 10 chapters. So that's pretty cool, but I'm gonna try not to look at that because then I'm not gonna read the book because I actually don't know what happens in Jane Eyre. Or I probably do, I think I've watched the movie. Okay, the only thing that has a page number on it is this, but now I really wanna open it because it's the only thing that I haven't opened in this box. So I think we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it, we're gonna open it. Don't tell anyone. I'll just like reopen it on page 72. That way I'll be like surprised all over again, you know? It's a mug! It's definitely a mug. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And it says, your will shall decide your destiny. That's so cute. And it's double-sided. I love it. It's super simple, very pretty. It's very like classics vibe, which obviously Jane Eyre is a classic. And I'm assuming that this quote is on page 72. I'm sorry for opening it early, guys. Okay, well, I really loved this box. That's all that came in it, but they're actually really cute, high quality items. I think out of everything, my favorites are either, I think I really like the linen spray. I mean, I know it smells like Hollister, but I kind of love the smell of Hollister. And this is like a perfect box to get you just in the mood to read. You can spray your little linen spray over your stuff, and then you can brew yourself a cup of tea in your new mug, and then you can read your book with your new bookmark and use your little cheat sheet if you are so inclined. So I'm really into this. It's a very innovative box, and I love that its idea is to help you read and to help you become a better reader. So I would definitely check it out, especially if you are a reviewer like me, or if like me you have wanted to read classics but can't really get yourself to do it. I feel like this would be the perfect box for people such as myself. So yeah, thank you again to Ignite English for sending me this box. I really enjoyed it, and I will link the website down below and everything just in case you guys want to check it out. Now let's kind of talk to you about like my reading plans. I am on like the last bit of Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye. Oh, I have 25 minutes left. So I'm gonna listen to that on the drive over to my dad's house because I'm going to his house really fast, and I'm not loving it. I'm gonna save like my discussion for the end of the book because I feel like there's a lot that I have to talk about and think about, and maybe they'll fix things by the very end of the book, but who knows. Besides that, I'm gonna keep reading Poppy War, but I think I might take a break from Poppy War because as much as I'm loving it, I'm just putting a lot into reading it, and that can sometimes get pretty exhausting when you're physically reading. So I might actually pick up ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, later on today, but you guys will see if I do. So I'm gonna get going to my dad's house. You wanna say hi, Luna Bug? My little floofy cat of love. She's being so good. You wanna put that down? Oh, okay. And it's actually just started raining. That's so pleasant. I'm definitely gonna come back here and read more later. I want to physically read today, and I don't have anything else to do because Game of Thrones is over and I don't really want to watch anything else on TV. So yeah, I will catch you guys a little later when I'm closing out this vlog. Hopefully I'll have finished a book because so far I have not. catch you guys later on the flip side. So it's Wednesday currently. I didn't end up closing out the vlog last night, so yeah. Let's kind of go over what I read this week and things like that. Let's start with the ones that I finished. The first one that I finished was Circle of Shadows by Evelyn Skye. I unfortunately ended up giving this book a 2.75. I was debating in between 2.5 and 2.75. I didn't like it very much. I didn't like the writing. I felt that the relationships were unrealistic at times. I thought that the characters just could have used more time developing their relationships, and in general, the conversations that were had were pretty unrealistic to me. The magic system didn't really seem to have a limit. And there were just a few things, like I just didn't expect this going into it, and I think that it made it worse because I had such high expectations going into this book because I loved Crown's Game so much. That was one of my favorite books from last year. So I don't really know what happened with this. When I read Crown's Fate later on this year, I will just see if maybe Crown's Game was like a one and done situation for me, but I just don't think that it was. I think that she just tried a different style of writing with this and it did not work with me. The next book that I finished this week was actually 1,000 Beginnings and Endings, edited by Ellen Oh. It's an anthology and it is the group book for the Asian Readathon. This is actually the one book that I didn't see myself reading at all during the Asian Readathon, but I downloaded it on audio and I've been listening to a story a day, kind of, or you know, however many stories, and I really enjoyed it. Actually, most of the stories were a 5-star for me, which was crazy. The only reason I ended up knocking it down to 4.5 stars was because there were 2 or 3 stories that I didn't like almost at all. Like there were bits and pieces of it that I liked, but I just feel like I was on such a high from how good all the other stories were that when I would hear like one that I didn't like, I was like, you know. But overall, I just loved it, and I loved the way it ended. The last story gave me chills. It was my favorite. It was a Kitsune legend, and I just love Kitsune, so yeah, I loved it a lot. I'm really glad that that was actually the group book. I've never read an anthology before, but if all of them are this good, then I would definitely read more. But this one, it seems like a 1 in a million kind of situation. I feel like anthologies normally have more stories that people don't like, but this one, it was fantastic. Other than that, I made some progress on The Poppy War by R.F. Kong. I am now on page 222. I'm almost halfway through, but not quite. I'm just taking this so slowly. Like, you can see just how much I'm tabbing this book. Like, and for every tab, there's a million underlines that I didn't tab. So it's fantastic. I'm really enjoying this. Unless something crazy happens in the next half of the book, this is probably gonna be a 5-star read for me. I also started A Court of Thorns and Roses last night by Sarah J. Maas. Like I said, I kind of wanted something very easy to read while I'm reading Poppy War. And I'm already on page 47, I believe. The beginning is pretty slow and I kind of forgot about that, so I'm excited for it to pick up a little. And then since I finished the audiobooks that I had been listening to, I have a few audiobooks right now on my library that I could be listening to, but I decided to pick up Warcross by Marie Lu. I'm really excited about this. Not only can it count for one of the challenges in the Asian Readathon, but it's also just a book that I've always been very intrigued by. Everyone loved this book so much when it first came out. I just never picked it up or read it or anything like that, so I'm glad that I'm finally taking it upon myself to listen to it. Those are all the books that I've kind of read in this basically week-long span. I think that in a couple days it would have been a week, and yeah, I had a really good time reading and enjoying this with you guys. I'm probably gonna do another weekend reading vlog for this upcoming weekend just because next week is BookCon and I'm planning on vlogging the entire trip. So I was gonna do like a week-long one, but then I was like, that'll be kind of a mess up thing. So we're gonna do another weekend reading vlog, do my BookCon vlog, and then see where to go from there with my vlogs. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this one was a little weird. As I'm editing it, there's just a ton of montage footage in the very beginning and like none of me talking. You know, things like that happen occasionally. So I hope you still enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!